Not only has it taught me so much technically, but myself as a whole, like as an actual person, I feel more confident overall in the things that I've done here. I feel like I've added value to the company. They've added a lot of value to me. And I think I'm going back to school taking a whole bunch of knowledge and experience and that confidence back with me to like, okay, I can do these things. And I think a big part of that was the projects that I've been working on are exactly what I've learned in the classroom, and I got to bring what I know to the table to get these things done and figured out. So it's going to add value to the things I learned in school too, because I've gotten to see the side of it where those things actually apply, and it's like tangible products of the knowledge that I've gotten from school. So it's been really cool, and I'm excited to go back to school with that experience.
I've experienced so much personal growth while on this internship. Like, I can just see myself thinking a little bit differently, thinking out of the box more. And everybody I'm surrounded with is so like encouraging and answering all my questions and like being confident in me that I can see like the confidence in myself growing. So when I go back to school, I don't think I'm gonna like think about the small stuff as much. Like, if I don't understand something in school, it's okay. Like, if I do bad on a test, like, it's okay. Like, it's just a learning experience. And I used to be so caught up on, I have to do well in every subject. I have to get an A in every subject. And after the internship, I kind of realized, like, you learn more on the job about yourself in the field than you do in any classroom. So the classroom is just supplementary to what you actually learn when you get into industry and get into the field. So I will be a lot more comfortable in my classes now and less hard on myself, because I know I actually am capable of being an engineer, and especially a woman in engineer while I'm in classes with mainly males. So I'm just super excited to not be as hard on myself in school and let myself know that it is okay. Once I get back into the industry field, like, I will be able to do it. These grades don't actually matter as much as I thought they did to begin with. So I just learned a lot in that.
You just described exactly how I'm feeling. Yeah, me too.
It's nice to know it hasn't changed in 22 years, because that's how I felt too. Anna, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I feel like I've really like learned to be candid during my time here. Like sorry, I'm saying like a lot. At school, everyone is so competitive, and I feel like there's always this pressure to like put on this front that everything is great and you know exactly what you want to do with your career and you're doing great in school and you have everything together. And like, I've had great mentors during my time here, and I'm so thankful for that, to like be able to sit down and then be like, okay, like, how are things going? And be able to openly be like, well, like, this is actually how things are going, or like, I was talking to these people and I think that I might have an interest in doing some work with them, and them being able to help you set that up. And like, it's okay that everything is not going great 100% of the time. Like, that's totally normal for everyone, no matter if they're still in school or what stage of your career you're at. And so kind of stepping out of that bubble of everyone at school and into like the real world has been like really eye-opening and really great.
Yeah, this is the first internship where I've really felt comfortable asking questions that I would previously think are stupid questions. Like, acronyms and engineering acronyms get thrown out so much. And in the past, it'd just be like, yeah, I know what IQ, OQ, PQ stands for.
Got it.
And this one, I was like, okay, so. And like, somebody says something and you're like, okay, can you tell me more about that? I don't know what that means, or I don't know what that is. And if you're actually authentic with that kind of thing, instead of pretending you know what you're talking about, it's not only more enriching for you, but it's enriching for the person that's mentoring you. So like, oh, okay, this is something that I learned when I was their age, or you know, this isn't something that I came into like the world knowing. And so it's been really empowering to be this authentic, like, okay, I don't know everything, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that I'm stupid. It just means I'm growing.
Because it can be intimidating when you like start a new role and everyone's like, so this, do you know that? And you're like, should I know that? Like, I don't know that. And so like to actually be like, no, like, can you tell me more about it is like really awesome. And you learn so much more instead of just being like, yes, yes, yes. And then you just go through and then you're confused.
You get to the end stage of your project.
And you're like, I have no idea.
I'm going back to school in the fall to continue with the PhD program. But I definitely think that all the experience here at J&J working with contact lenses, especially in optical metrology, will be super valuable going in, because the research group that I'm in is like very heavily focused on the metrology and different optical systems. So it's just, I know I tried really hard not to take it for granted just how good the experience here is, and how nice it is that it ties in so directly to my research, because I have a lot of my friends who they have their research and their research groups, and then they'll go like to the summer and they'll be like, yeah, what I'm working on here is so different from what I'm studying right now. And I'm like, and then they'll say like, oh, yeah, I've taken 2 months off even thinking about that topic. How am I going to go back in and like, bring something back to the table for my research advisor? And I'm just really grateful, because it's all pretty much in the same wheelhouse like we were talking about, and everyone is just really supportive about trying to go and study more and learn more about your field. So I think I'm really glad for this opportunity, honestly.
I'm also going back to school, but I'll give kind of the flip side of this is not what I'm doing my thesis on. It's not really what I'm studying, but that's been awesome for me, because I get to kind of see a larger breadth of med device industry and just engineering in general. So it's really built confidence in that way. And I know that no matter where I go next, I'd love for it to be with J&J, but no matter where, I'll have the skill set to really like apply and be able to know how to solve those problems and approach. And also just the emphasis on J&J on making relationships. I know for sure that no matter where I go, I'm going to be able to connect with people, and that'll make me a lot more capable to solve those problems.